have the wetland reserve easement, which is WRE, and the agricultural land easement, which is ALE. Both of these are voluntary programs that provide technical assistance and financial assistance for the wetland easement to restore, and that's very important, it's to restore wetlands in exchange for retiring marginal cropland. So it's not to protect existing wetlands, it's to take wetlands that were legally cleared before 1985 and put in some sort of agricultural production. So the agricultural land easement is basically the opposite. It's to protect prime and very good. So the difference between these is on the wetland easement, NRCS actually holds the easement, conservation easement. On the agricultural land easement, another entity will hold that easement, and so we have a hard time. So why would a landowner want to get into a conservation easement? There's several reasons. There's a lot of conservation benefits that we're going to talk about. The landowner may want to use it for recreation, for hunting or that type of thing. And there's monetary benefits. What's the most important reason for a landowner? That depends on the landowner. It could be for a variety of things. They may want to get some money to get capital out of it so they can retain the land instead of having to sell it. And they may want to pass it down to the next generation. So there's a lot of reasons. Place floods. That's because we're taking wetlands are for flood storage. They recharge groundwater. So basically, when a wetland floods, that water saturates back down into the groundwater. So it also filters pollutants and sediments, and it provides a lot of recreation. And I'm a wildlife biologist, so I like the wildlife benefit. And just to show you some of the wildlife benefits, 1/3 of all T&E, which are threatened and endangered. And when I mean threatened and endangered, those are species that are so rare that they're in danger of becoming extinct. So we don't want that to happen.
Is the application followed by the eligibility. And the way I like to explain it, I summarize it for the landowners. Some of those applications are standard. Some apply to this landowner. Some of the application questions may apply to another landowner. So I try to keep it generic and make it not so intimidating. First step is the application. The application that you see here is the same application that we use for the EQIP program, the Environmental Quality Incentive Program. And also that can be used for Acep, the Wetland Reserve Easement Program. Typical what you're going to see to fill in your name, your address, your email number, and most importantly, the address that you receive mail to. And know your farm and tract number listed on the application. If you have a farm and tract number and you do not know it, we have avenues of finding that farm and tract number. So the farm and tract number is provided by the Farm Service Agency. There's a form associated with receiving the farm and tract number. Basically information when it's asking your name, your address, what programs are you signing up for. Very simple to fill out. We, with the Natural Resource Conservation Services, walk you through that process.